Hey guys, today for Tip Tuesday, I am going to talk to y'all about Canva. So I get a lot of questions about how I make I call them overlays. So when someone promotes or you have a new consultant join your team, those cute overlays that you put over a picture to help welcome them and celebrate them. Those are actually super easy to make in Canva. So I'm just going to show y'all today how I do that. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. I will start off by saying that I have the paid version of Canva. I do pay for it every single month. It is 110% worth the investment to me because I have no limits on what I can make. If I want to recreate something or make something my own, then I can do that without having to worry about the restrictions of the non-paid version. There is a lot you can do with the non-paid, but I feel like it's worth it to me to pay every single month for it, and it's a business write-off. So, like I said, first things first, there are so many things, guys, that we can do with Canva. This is just one very small part of what you can do. Today, I'm just going to talk about the overlays. So the first thing you're going to do is go to the top right and create a design. For the overlay, I always use Instagram posts. You can see with me hovering over it that it is a square, so that can go over most pictures. Now, this is where you get to be creative. With the paid version, you can see we have tons of templates, but with making these overlays, I try, I feel like the simpler the better. That is one of my mottos in this business, is to keep it simple. So the first thing that I do is I go over to the elements. And you can see some of these recently used ones. I was playing with it a little bit before I came in here. But I always search brush stroke. So here you're going to see all of the different ones. You can see there's animated ones, there's glitter ones. Depending on which one you choose, you'll be able to edit it even more. So one thing I do like about Canva is that I can, like I said, edit it to my own. I do have certain colors that I use for my brand. So not necessarily with the overlays, but with other things, I like to use my brand kit in here. But just for today, let's see, let's find one. I want to show you all a few things with these. So I'll go back up here. Sorry, hopefully I'm not making you dizzy. So with one like this, simple brush stroke, you can make it bigger, smaller. You can even, change the color. So that's something I haven't really figured out, which ones can be changed and which ones can't, but you'll see that when you click on the color, all of these will come up. You can even change it to your own, figure out which one you want. But here you'll see in my brand kit with my paid version, these are my brand colors. So just for today, we'll use that. Let's see, where did the one go that I was using the double one? And a lot with Canva is playing around and clicking to try and figure out. It's going to do recommendations as well, which is super helpful. Canva is, I feel like, very easy to use because anything you do can be erased and fixed. But it is like Google Docs where it automatically saves what you do, which is also great. I'm not finding the one I was looking for, but so here are the graphics. So say we wanted to do something like this one. So I'm just going to delete that one just by pressing delete. I always put it in the bottom left corner, and this one's not letting me change. Oh yes, it is. Okay, awesome. So say we're going to do that, and then I want to put a little bit of color in there. This is the last one I used. You'll see that when I put it there, it kind of goes behind it. So we'll put the position. So I'm going to change that because it's going to drive me crazy. And we'll put a little bit of glitter in there. It's coming up a little bit. Alrighty. So we're going to put that just to put some color in it. And then over here to the left, you're going to go do your text. So again, it has a ton of presets. If you like one of these, you can use one of these to not have to figure out what you want. So let's pick this one and see if it'll go with it. So obviously the pink on the pink's not going to look great. So I'm going to go ahead and change that to black. And then super big. So we're going to change the size on that. So again, if you don't like the way it turns out, you can always change it. Move me over here. There we go. Okay, so it's not the best. Let's lighten this up. That way it stands out a little bit more. So I can just take this over here and lighten it up. There's a lot going on there. So I don't really love that. So let's see what else, what other font. And this is all it is, literally just playing around, figuring out what you like best. I feel like we may need a little bit more of a bolder font. Sorry, I obviously can't do two things at once. It is the morning, so forgive me. So again, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to play around with this and get it to what I want it to be. And I'm going to change these colors because they do not match with mine or what I want it to be. There we go. I don't know why it's making that bigger. I guess it's just that font that makes that T like that. So you can also go one by one, or you can just make it smaller like that. So that's a little bit better. I did want to show y'all. So here, once this is done, I don't love that font either, but we're not gonna save this one. So once you have this done, this is the overlay that you're gonna put on a picture. Okay, so when you're welcoming them or whatever. From here, when you go to download at the top right, you're gonna click this little transparent background button because that's what's gonna save the picture so that you can put it over another picture without having this white. So you're gonna click transparent background and download. Now when this comes up, you'll be able to see that it saves as a gray background. Anything that has a gray background here or in our workstation, that is going to, I don't know if y'all can see that actually. That is what's going to show you as a, whoops. That's what's going to be a transparent background. Okay, we're taking it back to this, so it didn't show all that, but let me see if I can, there we go. There's the gray background. So as the gray background, that means it's transparent. Same thing for our workstation. Same thing for anything that you save offline. Sometimes there'll be a gray background and it won't actually be transparent, so you just have to use it to see. Okay, we are going to go back to the Canva, and I'm just going to show y'all one more thing. I'm sure I'm forgetting a lot of things, but this is where we're at. Okay, so I made this one this morning, but I did want to show y'all, see if I can undo it. So this was one that came with two. Okay, so this is a brush stroke that came up that came with two different brush strokes, and I was like, I don't really love that. So let me put it back to what it was. That's how it came. So I didn't like the two, obviously I don't need two, and I just cropped it. So if you take the little button on the side, you can crop it, and then I moved it to the side and moved it down here. Now, again, with the position, originally it was like that, it was forward. So when you go up here to the position, you want it backwards because you want it behind the text. Same thing with the text. You can change that to forward, back, wherever you want it. With this, obviously you can download it and save it, like I said, with the transparent background. But you can also see this little button right here, duplicate page. So with that, we're going to do that, and it just copies the whole thing and puts it here. So say you wanted to do a few different options with text, you could do that here, and you could make it black text or teal. And so you have the same exact image, you're just copying it over and over again. The other cool thing about this is you'll see over here with the photo colors, it takes the colors from this photo. Where'd it go? Here it is. And you can line your text up with it too. So you could change it to something similar like that so you could see what it looks like. I do like the teal with that. So there's that as well. So yeah, that's how you do an overlay. The possibilities are endless. Like I said, I like to keep it simple. I like to do just like the background, something that can stand out from the picture, because you never know what kind of picture you're going to have. And with the text, and then the same thing for, incentive earners. So say we wanted to do something similar, you could do the exact same thing and just say, level 1 incentive earner. And you're gonna bring it out so it looks like that. And we could even change it around, but if you wanted to keep them all together, so let's delete that. This is fun. Let's see how it cuts it off. So we're gonna want to do it like this. Bring it down. Actually, I like this one better because it's thicker. I always look for stuff that can be used. Like I said, you don't know what the picture is exactly going to look like. So I like to use things that are going to cover the whole thing. I'm going to change that spacing. So it was too like mumble jumbled up. So I go up to the line space and just bring that out a little bit. There we go. I'm gonna put that here. You can put it straight with that. Again, you can do, really the possibilities are endless, and the best thing I would suggest is just getting in here and doing it. That's fun. Level 1 incentive earner. So then you would just again download and save as transparent background. And all of these again will be saved under this one. So then you can't, when you download them, it downloads all of them together once you're done building all of them. And yeah, that's really it. Use your Canva to the extent that you can. Play around with it. and make it your own. That's the biggest thing about this. You can do your brand colors. You can see something that you like and make it your own. Oh, one more thing. This is new. I have to go back. I'm sorry. Where am I at? Where's the Zoom? Nope. Let's go to this one. All right. One more thing I'm going to show y'all, and then I promise I'll let you go. So with this, say someone's like, oh my gosh, I love that, but I want to change the text, or maybe you just want to share it with your teammates and give them free range. When you go up here to share, you can share a link to edit, use as a template, or view. So if you just want to send it to someone through Canva, that is the best way to do it, because it's going to keep it as a high quality image. If you share it on Facebook and then they share it or they save it from Facebook, it's going to continue to lower the quality of the image. So instead, you can share this link. So you can share a link to edit it, which means it would edit. I believe it's going to edit yours too. The best way to do it is share a link to use as a template. And then press copy link, and then you can paste it wherever you want. What that's going to do is it's going to open it up in their Canva. And say I had, for this one, say I had our team symbol on it. Okay, let's just say like we had it as like a little postmark up here. If I go to share this and I do it as a template and share it with them, they can go in and it's going to pull it exactly like this, and they can edit it how they want without messing with mine. So they can just go ahead and take that off and use it as they want. Okay. Sharing it to view, they can save it, and then sharing it to edit, I believe, I don't ever share it that way, that's going to edit yours as well. So this is a great way to share these images with your team so they can get it without having to lower the image every single time it's shared. So another fun fact. But that's all I got for you today, guys. Super simple overlays. And then I always use the Over app, which I think is the GoDaddy app now. There's so many different photo apps you can use, but always remember to use the ones that have the transparent background. If you're adding a photo on top of a photo and it has that white background, it means it wasn't saved as a transparent image. So hope you'll have a great day, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye, guys.